Hello friends, welcome to JEE NEET lecture for chapter 2, charging and discharging of capacitor in a series RC. That was the today's topic. RC, series RC means series resistance and the capacitance. If you see the diagram properly, how to connect capacitor and resistance in the circuit to understand the charging and charging of capacitor. Right. So first we will understand charging and then we will understand the discharging of the capacitor. Okay, you can see here that this is a battery connected, right? The positive terminal is connected with the switch, right? And that is connected with the capacitor. Capacitor is connected with the resistance in the series. Okay, if the voltage of the battery is V0 and the voltage across the capacitor is V, voltage across resistance is V dash, and the current is I. This I is an instantaneous current. Remember that the value of current will definitely change and continuously change till the capacitor will be charged. Right? So कुछ ऐसा होगा. Just listen it very carefully. Right? As soon as we on the switch, right, the capacitor will start charging. So charge will flow, positive charge, right, will flow from positive terminal to this plate and negative charge will flow up to this plate, right? But remember that positive charge will never flow. So technically electrons will flow. Just let me use the red pen. Electron will flow in this direction and this electron is attracted by positive terminal of the battery, right? And that's why this plate will be charged positively. Now electron will flow from negative terminal to this plate and the second plate of the capacitor will be negatively charged. Initially charge is 0, so we can write it down at t equals to 0, charge on the capacitor is 0, so q is equals to 0 at t is equals to 0, right? And of course as time goes on, charge on capacitor will increase. So at t equals to infinite, t equals to infinite means not infinite time. T equals to infinite means give enough time so that capacitor will be charged. So whatever time may be, मतलब after 0.1 सेकेंड भी चार्ज हो सकता है, 1 सेकेंड के बाद भी चार्ज हो सकता है और 5 सेकेंड के बाद भी चार्ज हो सकता है. Then 5 सेकेंड is a infinite time for the capacitor. राइट ये इनफाइनाइट मतलब ऐसा नहीं बहुत लंबा टाइम पीरियड इज नॉट लाइक दैट द t equals to infinite means give enough time. So q will be q0. Q0 is the maximum charge on the capacitor q0 and q is equals to cv, so q0 will be cv0, right, at t equals to infinite time. So charge will be increased, charge will be increased. Okay, now second point, please remember this. At t equals to 0 in this circuit, at t equals to 0, current I will be maximum. I, small I will be I maximum. Okay, and when charge capacitor will be charged at t equals to infinite time, current will be 0. Right, so please remember this all points. These are the very important concept. Theoretical points. At t equals to 0, charge is 0. At t equals to infinite, charge is maximum, and that is CV0. V0 is the voltage of the battery. C is the capacitance of the capacitor. Q0 is the maximum charge. At t equals to 0, current will be the maximum, right? And at t equals to infinite, current will be 0. Because once capacitor is charged, there is no current pass through the circuit. Once capacitor is charged, no current will pass through the circuit. So I is equals to maximum. And what is the maximum value of I? I maximum क्या हो जाएगा? I maximum is equals to V0 divided by R. That's the maximum current. Gradually current will decrease, charge will increase, potential across the capacitor will increase, potential across resistance will decrease. राइट फिर से मैं बोल रहा हूँ सारे पॉइंट्स, प्लीज रिमेम्बर दिस। ग्रेजुअली क्या होगा, करंट जो है आई जो है वो डिक्रीज हो जाएगा फ्रॉम आई मैक्सिमम टू जीरो। चार्ज जो है, चार्ज ऑन द टू प्लेट्स ऑफ द कैपेसिटर दैट विल इंक्रीज फ्रॉम जीरो टू मैक्सिमम, राइट। potential across capacitor V will increase, right, and potential across resistance will decrease. Charge will be decreased from I maximum as V0 divided by R to I equals to zero। मतलब करंट जो है वो डिक्रीज होगा, कहां से डिक्रीज होगा, आई मैक्सिमम V0 डिवाइडेड बाय R से डिक्रीज होकर उसकी वैल्यू जीरो हो जाएगी जब कैपेसिटर चार्ज हो जाएगा। ये सारी प्रोसेस जो है एज सुन एज वी स्विच ऑन टू अप टू द कैपेसिटर विल बी चार्ज, तब तक की है। वंस कैपेसिटर विल बी चार्ज, करंट पास नहीं होगा, जो भी है सर्किट में कोई चेंज नहीं होगा। सो Q will be increased and initial value of Q is 0 to Q will be Q0 and that value is CV0, that is the maximum value of charge on two plates of the capacitor. Potential is V, potential is V, potential on the capacitor is V, so V is equals to 0 initially and then V becomes V0, right? In a steady state, we say in a steady state, once V becomes V0, Q becomes Q0, I becomes 0, right? And V dash, initially V dash क्या था, initially V dash is V0 at t equals to 0, V dash is V0 and that it will be gradually decreased to 0. Clear? Okay, so this is the condition. Please remember this all points very carefully, right? Now, once charge and current will be changed on the capacitor during the charging process, that's a transient state, transient state, and in the steady state, capacitor will be fully charged. Okay, so we will understand the formula to find out the charge and current. We will understand the formula to find out charge and current in the circuit at any time in a during the transient state, right? Any time during the transient state. Okay, first point, as shown in the following figure A, when switch S is closed, closed means on position, closed means on position, capacitor starts charging, right, as I explained you. In this transient state, potential difference appears across capacitor as well as resistance. You can see in figure A that potential difference appears across the capacitor as V and across the resistance as V dash. And of course, V plus V dash is V0 at any time t. At any time t, V plus V dash will be V0. When capacitor gets fully charged, the entire potential difference appears across the capacitor and nothing is left for the resistors. That means once capacitor is fully charged, the potential difference between two plates of the capacitor is V0, same as the battery, right? So V0 is same. And the potential across resistance is 0. So V dash is equals to 0. Potential across resistance is 0. Okay. Let's try to prove the formula for the potential difference V and charge Q on the capacitor. So this is the circuit in the transient state. Just think about that potential across the capacitor is V, potential across resistance is V dash, and current is I. Current is I, right? So V is equals to Q by C. Charge on the capacitor at time t is Q. Charge on the capacitor at time t. So at t is equals to t, right? Charge on the capacitor is Q, right? Of course, charge on the capacitor is Q, so V is equals to Q by C. ये V क्या हो जाएगा? V is equals to Q divided by C. Okay, V dash. Current is I, so V dash is equals to IR. V dash is equals to IR. I is the current of the circuit. I is the current of the circuit in the transient state. Then for potential difference across the resistance, V dash is equals to IR. Okay. Now we all know that I is equals to dq by dt, because charge on the capacitor is continuously changing. So current is continuously changing during the transient state. So I is equals to dq by dt. Okay, and in a steady state, of course, charge is q0, and q0 is equals to v0 into c, right? And current I becomes zero in the steady state once capacitor is fully charged, and potential across the resistance v dash is also zero, because there is no current, and therefore there is no potential drop across the resistance. So this is the basic funda. We all know that. So please remember that V is equals to Q by C at time t, right? Charge on the capacitor is suppose say Q. Okay, now let's prove the formula to find out the charge on the capacitor at time t. So first point is, let me use a black pen. The first point is at t is equals to 0. At t equals to 0, charge charge on capacitor charge on capacitor q is equals to 0, right? And at t is equals to t, charge on capacitor q is equals to q. Okay. So now we all know that I is equals to dq by dt. That's the first thing. That's the current of the circuit. Okay. V is the potential across the capacitor, which is q by c. V dash, which is a potential across the resistance, is IR, right? V0 is of course the total potential. So V0 is equals to V plus V dash. Now we all know that V0 is equals to V plus V dash. Now substitute these two values. So V0 is equals to V is equals to Q by C plus V dash is equals to IR. Of course, I is equals to dq by dt. So V0 is equals to Q by C plus I is equals to dq by dt. So R dq by dt. So what is the purpose of writing down a formula of I here as dq by dt? What is the purpose of that? Purpose of that is R is constant, right? C is constant. Capacitance of the capacitor is constant. Resistance is constant. Potential difference across the two plate of the battery is constant. V0 is of course constant, right? So Q is changing with respect to time. So this is the differential equation. Equation in terms of the differentiation, dq by dt is given here. And in this equation we want to find out the value of Q. Q को find out करना है. So पूरा equation हम Q के terms में लेके आए. That was the purpose. I की जगह पे dq by dt रखने का वो reason था, right? So now V0 is equals to Q by C R dq by dt. Okay, so V0 minus Q by C. So dq by dt is next step. We can write it down here is dq by dt, right? R dq by dt. R dq by dt is Q by C को left hand side ले जाइए. That is V0 minus Q divided by C. So therefore dq by dt is equals to dq by dt is equals to C से LCM लीजिए. So V0 into C minus Q divided by RC, right? V0 into C minus Q divided by RC. Okay, now dq V0 C minus Q को एक साथ ले आते हैं. dt सामने ले जाएंगे. So we are just separating the dq because the variable is q and t. Variable here is q and t. Q is a charge which is changing with respect to time. So time change होगा उसके according q change होगा, right? So 1 upon V0 C minus Q dq is equals to 1 upon RC dt, right? 1 upon V0 C minus Q into dq is equals to 1 upon RC dt, right? So ऐसा करने का पर्पस क्या है? Because we want to do a integration और integration में q is a variable, वो dq के साथ होना चाहिए और dt सेपरेट होना चाहिए, तभी हम इंटीग्रेशन करके q की वैल्यू फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं. dq is a part of differentiation, and if you want to find a value of q we have to do a integration. So now dq and q are separated and dt is separated. Let's do a integration. Next step is, so integration 1 upon v0 c minus q into dq is equals to 1 upon rc dt, right? We are doing integration on both the sides, but on left hand side variable is q and on right hand side variable is t. So at t is equals to 0, charge on the capacitor is 0. So q is equals to 0. And at t is equals to t, charge on the capacitor is q. So we have substituted the limit in terms of the values of variable time and charge. इससे पता चलेगा कि 0 टाइम पे चार्ज 0 था और उससे t टाइम पे चार्ज इंक्रीज होके q हो गया. And then we want to find a value of q in terms of t, right? Now integration जो है 1 upon variable है. Listen my words very carefully. Integration of 1 divided by variable q वाला term है. So 1 divided by variable का integration होता है ln. ln is a natural log v0 c minus q, right? v0 c minus q, because variable q has a minus sign, we have to multiply it with minus sign. That's the law of integration. ये इंटीग्रेशन का एक रूल है और लिमिट जो हो जाएगा that will be 0 to q. On right hand side 1 upon rc is a constant. इंटीग्रेशन dt हो जाएगा t and its limit is from 0 to t. ओके, सो फिर से 1/वेरिएबल, 1/वेरिएबल का इंटीग्रेशन हो जाएगा ln v0c minus q, because in a denominator the whole term is v0c minus q, so v0c minus q, right? And this minus sign is attached to q as a variable, so I have to multiply it with minus sign. Whatever constant number is multiplied to the variable, that number must be multiplied, right? So minus ln, suppose से v0c minus 2q होता, तो माइनस टू से हम डिवाइड करते हैं, यहाँ पे माइनस साइन डिनोट्स -1, सो वी हैव डिवाइडेड बाय -1, -1 से डिवाइड करोगे तो सिर्फ माइनस साइन आएगा, वैल्यू में चेंज नहीं आएगा. नाउ जस्ट सब्सटीट्यूट द वैल्यू अपर लिमिट, ये माइनस साइन जो है वो राइट हैंड साइड पे दे देते हैं, सो ये हो जाएगा ln अपर लिमिट इज v0c माइनस q minus lower limit is ln v0c, because once we substituted 0 at the place of q, अपर लिमिट क्या हो जाएगा q, सो फर्स्ट आएगा ln v0c माइनस q माइनस ln v0c q एज 0, दैट इज इक्वल्स टू -1/rc. ये माइनस साइन जो मैंने लिखा -1/rc इज फ्रॉम लेफ्ट हैंड साइड, दिस माइनस साइन वो राइट हैंड साइड पे दे दिया, और इंटू टी माइनस 0 इज टी, upper limit is t minus 0 is t, right? So ln v0c minus q minus ln v0c, ये हो जाएगा ln v0c minus q divided by v0c, right? And that is equals to minus t divided by rc, t divided by rc. Now v0c is a maximum, v0c is a maximum charge, and that is a q0. So v0c, at the place of v0c we can write it down q0. So maximum charge on capacitor q0 is equals to v0c, right? These are the extra information. So v0c की जगह q0 लिख सकते हैं, तो ये हो जाएगा ln q0 divided by q0 is 1, so 1 minus q divided by q0. ये v0c की जगह q0 minus q divided by q0, so q0 divided by q0 is 1 minus q divided by q0, and that is equals to minus t divided by rc, right? So ln, that means log base e. ln का मतलब क्या है? log base e. I will write it down one more step here, log 1 minus q divided by q0 base e, that is minus t divided by rc. If we want to remove a log, then we have to apply a exponential function, because exponential function and log are inversed function, एक दूसरे का अपोजिट प्रोसेस है, एक्सपोनेंशियल टू लॉग एंड लॉग टू एक्सपोनेंशियल. सो लॉग को अगर हटाना है तो एक्सपोनेंशियल फंक्शन को ऐड करना पड़ेगा. वी विल कन्वर्ट लॉग इनटू एक्सपोनेंशियल फंक्शन. ये ऐसा है, वर्क करते हैं हम जिसका राइट रूट निकालते हैं और स्क्वायर करते हैं, तो स्क्वायर और रूट और स्क्वायर. सो अगर स्क्वायर हटाना है तो रूट लेंगे, रूट हटाना है तो स्क्वायर करेंगे. सिमिलरली लॉग हटाना है तो एक्सपोनेंशियल फंक्शन आएगा, एक्सपोनेंशियल फंक्शन हटाना है तो लॉग आएगा. सो अगर मैं लॉग हटाऊंगा तो ये सामने जो है t डिवाइडेड बाय आर सी वो e रेस टू हो जाएगा. सो ये e जो है वो सामने यहाँ पे बेस में चला जाएगा. सो इट विल बी 1 माइनस q डिवाइडेड बाय q0 is equals to e raised to minus t divided by rc, e raised to minus t divided by rc. and therefore Q divided by Q0, Q divided by Q0 is 1 minus e raised to T divided by RC, right? And therefore Q is equals to Q0 in bracket 1 minus e raised to T divided by RC. And this is the formula for the charge on the capacitor at any time t. ये फॉर्मूला हो गया और ये एक्सपोनेंशियल फंक्शन है e रेस टू माइनस टी डिवाइडेड बाय आर सी. ये एक्स्ट्रा पॉइंट्स थे सारे. Okay, now if you want to understand the value of V, what should be the potential on the capacitor at time t? So V is equals to Q by C. So just substitute the Q divided by C is equals to Q0 divided by C in bracket 1 minus e raised to minus t divided by RC. So Q divided by C and Q divided by C is V. So V is equals to V0 1 minus e raised to t divided by RC. Okay, that's a formula of the potential across the potential across the capacitance. Right, ये भी exponentially change होगा and the rate of change of capacitor and rate of change of potential will be same. दोनों का same तरीके से change हो रहा है. Both charge on the capacitor, potential on the capacitor. This is a very simple concept. Of course, integration थोड़ा difficult है for the biology students especially, but just try to understand it. Is try to remember a few concept and it will be easy, right? Or please try to remember these two formulas and initial concept which I have explained, right? Please try to remember that. Once again, please try to remember this formula. Q is equals to Q0 1 minus E raised to T minus T upon RC, and V is equals to V0 1 minus E raised to minus T upon RC. Now, according to these two formulas, we will understand the few short techniques to remember, right? And there are many questions based on these formulas, which is already asked in JEE NEET. Okay. Please try to remember this. At t is equals to 0, Q is equals to 0, right? Current I is equals to V0 divided by R. We are talking about same RC circuit, resistance and capacitance in the series. So I is equals to V0 divided by R. T equals to 0, Q is equals to T equals to 0 पे Q0 का charge 0 होगा, right? V, which is the potential across the potential across the capacitance, is also 0. And at T equals to T is equals to T, Q is equals to Q0, right? In bracket 1 minus e raised to minus T divided by RC. Okay, and V is equals to V0, which is 1 minus e raised to minus T divided by RC. Okay, now please remember this. The Q maximum charge Q maximum, right, is equals to Q0, and Q0 is equals to CV0, right? V0 is of course the maximum potential on the two plates of the capacitor, maximum potential difference. So V maximum is V0 and I maximum is equals to V0 divided by R. Okay, so these are the formulas. Now understand that when charge on the capacitor will be half of the maximum charge. So let's say at time t. So I'll write it down at t is equals to t half. Say that time as a t half. T half means at time t is equals to t half, q will be q0 divided by 2. Charge on the capacitor will be half of the maximum charge. So q is equals to q0 divided by 2. Okay, now using the formula of the charge at the place of q, I'm writing down q0 divided by 2 is equals to q0 in bracket 1 minus e raised to minus t half divided by RC, right? T half divided by RC. Okay. Q0 will be cancelled. 1 by 2 is 2 raised to minus 1, which is 1 by 2. I will write it out 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is 2 raised to minus 1 is equals to 1 minus e raised to minus t half divided by RC. Okay. So e raised to t half divided by RC, e raised to minus t half divided by RC is equals to 1 minus 1 by 2, and 1 minus 1 by 2 is equals to 1 by 2, and that 1 by 2 is equals to 2 raised to minus 1, right? 2 raised to minus 1. So e raised to t half divided by RC is equals to 2, right? So now we want to remove exponential function because we want a value of t half. So यहाँ पे हम log लेंगे, right? So t half divided by RC is equals to ln2. Please remember the value of ln2. ln2 is log 2 base e. Log 2 base e. And the value of ln2 is 0.693. So t half, technically t half is equals to RC into ln2, right? फिर आप लिखोगे t half is equals to 0.693 into RC. 0.693 into RC. Just try to remember these two formulas. Both are the same thing. And what is this value is? This value is T half. T half means time, value of time when charge will be half than the maximum charge on the two plates of capacitor. So T half is equals to 0.693 RC. Okay. Dimension formula of RC is T1. The unit of RC is, please remember this as well, unit of resistance into capacitance. RC is equals to unit of R is ohm, right? And unit of capacitance is Faraday. So ohm into Faraday is equals to unit of time, second. Ohm into Faraday is equals to second. And dimension formula of RC is equals to T1, M0 L0 T1. So please remember this. इस क्वेश्चन भी बहुत बार आ चुका है. RC का यूनिट या फिर डायमेंशन फॉर्मूला क्या होगा? Right, so what is the value of T half? 0.693 value of resistance and value of capacitance. Okay, so please remember this as a short technique. Now next important short technique is, remember these all formulas. At t equals to 0, charge is q0, q is equals to 0, sorry, and time t equals to t, charge q is equals to q0 1 minus e raised to minus t by rc, and v is equals to v0 1 minus e raised to minus t by rc. Okay, using these two formulas, right, uh, at t equals to, I will write it down as time now, time t is equals to rc, right? For time t is equals to rc, consider time, what time t is rc, whatever the value of rc, consider that value as the value of time. What should be the charge and the voltage across the two plates of capacitor? So q is equals to q0 1 minus e raised to minus t divided by rc. Just substitute the value of t as rc. So q is equals to q0 1 minus e raised to minus rc divided by rc. And rc by rc is 1. So q is equals to q0 1 minus e raised to minus 1. And therefore q is equals to q0 1 minus 1 upon e. Alright? E raised to minus 1 is 1 upon e. So q is equals to q0 1 minus 1 upon e, and therefore q is equals to q0 in bracket 1 minus 1 upon the value of e is 2.718. 2.718, and that will be q is equals to q0 1 minus 1 upon 2.718 is 0.3679. 0.3679, and that value should be q0 0.6321. So if we consider a q divided by q0, so q divided by q0 is equals to 0.6321, approximately 0.63, and therefore q divided by q0 into 100, q0 into 100 is equals to 63 percentage. This means that, summary of the concept, the first point, at t is equals to 0, charge q is equals to 0. Second point is, right, think this one, when t half, t is equals to t half, which is rc ln 2. So at t is equals to rc ln 2, of course ln 2 is 0.693, q will be q0 divided by 2, q will be q0 divided by 2, and that is a 50%. Charge on the capacitor will be 50% of the maximum charge at time t is equals to rc ln 2. Third point, at time t is equals to, at time t is equals to rc, q is equals to, right, q is equals to q0, sorry, it's q0 by 2 now. So q0 1 minus 1 upon E, right? And Q is equals to 63 percentage of Q0. That was a 50% of Q0. Q0 by 2 का मतलब क्या होता है? 50%, हाफ. यहाँ पे 63% when T is equals to RC, right? That was a T is equals to RC ln 2. And number 4, at T is equals to infinite, charge Q will be Q0 on the capacitor, and Q0 is equals to CV0, right? So these four are the summary of short techniques which you should remember, that the value of time and the value of charge on the capacitor during the charging process of the capacitor, during the charging process of capacitor. Next, charging and discharging of capacitor in a series RC circuit. In the transient state of the charging, charge on the capacitor at any instant, at any time, is Q is equals to Q01 minus e raised to minus t upon RC, right? Which we have just proven. Potential difference across the capacitor at any instant, V is equals to V01 minus e raised to minus t upon RC, and that also proven. Here Q and V are the instantaneous value of charge. Remember that Q and V are the instantaneous value of charge, and the potential difference while the maximum charge on the capacitor is Q0 is equals to CV0. That also we discussed, right? So please remember these two formulas and that four short techniques. The time value, right? What should be the graph? And the graph of the charge with respect to time for Q is equals to Q0 1 minus e raised to minus t upon RC will be look like this, right? And at t is equals to, if you think the total charge is half of the maximum charge at this point, say Q0 divided by 2, then the time will be t half. The name given to that time is t half. टी हाफ का मतलब है टाइम हाफ है, नहीं, टी हाफ का मतलब है जब चार्ज मैक्सिमम चार्ज से हाफ होगा, Q0/2 होगा, एंड दैट टी हाफ इज इक्वल्स टू RC ln 2, which is 0.693 R into C, right? That will be the T half. And at the time T half, Q charge will be Q0/2. So charge on the capacitor increases with respect to time during the charging process. And you can see from this graph that charge is continuously increasing. Discharging process. After the completion of the charging, if the battery is removed and capacitor starts discharging, in transient state, charge on the capacitor at any instant will be given by Q is equals to Q0 e raised to minus t upon RC. And it is very easy to prove this, because during the discharging process at t is equals to 0, because now capacitor is fully charged, and if we remove the battery, right, and connect the series circuit with the resistance, so charge will be decreased between two plates of capacitor at t equals to 0. Q is equals to charge on the capacitor is Q0, and that was CV0. That was the charge, which was a final charge on the capacitor during the charging process, and that is the same charge on the capacitor initially during the discharging process. So Q is equals to Q0, right? And at T is equals to T, T is equals to T, charge Q is equals to Q0 e raised to minus T divided by RC. Okay. Potential difference across the capacitor at any instant will be same. V is equals to V0 e raised to minus T upon RC. right? During the charging and discharging process, we discussed the graph. In the charging process, charge was increasing. In discharging process, charge will be decreased like this. At t is equals to, please remember that at t is equals to 0, again charge is q0, and that is equals to cv0. And now at t is equals to t half, t half is rc ln2. Charge q is equals to q0 by 2 during the discharging process as well. So at this point, suppose a charge is q0 divided by 2. The time will be t half, t half, and that is rc ln2. Right? I am continuously repeating that value. मैं बार बार लिख रहा हूँ just so you can easily remember that. Charge on the capacitor decreasing with time during the discharging process. Right? So T half के लिए formula यहाँ पे भी same है, RC ln 2. Clear? Okay. Now next point is time constant T. The quantity RC. The quantity RC is called the time constant as it has the dimension of time during the charging. Right? It has the dimension of time. So dimension formula of RC is same as the dimension of time, that is T1. If T is equals to tau is equals to RC, Q is equals to Q0, 1 minus e raised to minus 1, that we have just found out the value, which is 0.63 Q0 and 63 percentage of Q0. So when time t is equals to RC, which is called the time constant during the charging process, charge Q is equals to 63 percentage of the total charge Q0. 63 percentage of the total charge Q0. Please try to remember that. During the discharging, it is defined as a time during which charge on the capacitor falls to 37 percentage, which is 0.37 times. Same. So during the discharging process, when T is equals to RC, the charge on the capacitor will be 0.32 times, that is 37 percentage of the initial charge on the capacitor, right? So if you see at this point, at T is equals to RC, at time T is equals to RC, Q is equals to Q0 divided by E, and Q0 divided by E is 37 percentage of Q0. 37 percentage of Q0, or it can be written as Q is equals to 0.37 Q0, and therefore Q divided by Q0 is equals to 0.37, and Q divided by Q0 into 100, that will be the percentage change, and that is 37 percentage. Okay, so these are the important points that we should remember. So here we are completing this lecture. In the next lecture, I will try to solve few MCQs, right, and make sure that you will understand how to apply these short techniques and the formulas, right? Please watch this video for a couple of times. Try to understand everything and remember each short technique, that will save a time in your JEE NEET exam. Okay. Have a nice day and goodbye.